sport in that sometimes your star players only
to make those big contributions. Star players are a real important cog to the success of your team, because if you don't have a lot of them, Kane's versatility, Doc, is what makes him a special player. Look for him to be front and center throughout this game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Hutton's the starter for the Sabres. It's a terrific season for him. The numbers have been impressive, and how he got to them has been too. Let's see how he does here. Coming off a victory, he gets the start tonight. Jonathan Toews, 3 Stanley Cups. Defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. Toews is hooked, and there will be a penalty call. Buffalo's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Chicago's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
I loved going on the power play early in a game. You get to handle the puck, you get to make some plays, really get you into the game.
And that pass was just off. And so everybody has to go back. Pitching it to Kane. Directing that one to Toews. Lets it go. And off target with that one.
You don't necessarily need to pick corners from that area on the ice. A quick release is better than speed of shot. I used to hate this on the power play when you get the man advantage and it turns into a conditioning skate. You don't get set up in the zone. Up and down the ice you go, trying to get in and get set up.
Stood his ground and blocked that shot. Great save.
Chicago's stretch of their last 10 games have been pretty horrific. They've given up a pile of goals and they've scored very little. You don't have to be very good at math, Doc, to realize that has to change. It has to start for them, though, in their defensive zone. They've been porous over the last couple of weeks.
Lets it go. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. And they got it out of there. And that puck deflected into the players' bench.
Always pretty cool to see people get excited when the puck is shot into the bench and they know that they're maybe going to be able to get their hands on it. They're all waving around, hoping somebody flips it to them just over the glass.
The Blackhawks needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Pitched back in from center. More time for player changes. Looking to Saad. Pass attempt to Perlini. Gains the zone. Terrific fake out. Heaves one. Wonderful save. Puck is thrown to Sherry. On to Anisimov. Smart recovery by Seabrook. Shoots one. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Great work with the stick. Carries it on in from center. Carried towards the corner by Hunwick. Skilled play by Seabrook. And now it's directed to Perlini. Nicely received at the point. Taken over again. Buffalo's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Got it at the point. Takes a shot. Save there. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. He gains the zone. Lets it go. He got his glove on that one. A free puck now. Pitching this one to Skinner. Feeds the point. Slid to Eichel. Fires. Big pad save. Chicago's in possession as they move up the wing. Passing one off now to Reinhart. Trying to go to Sobotka. Shoots. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Pressure is intense. Who can get it out of there? Takes it in from the neutral zone. Great glove save.
Hutton's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Just over 7 minutes remaining in the period. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. Buffalo's got a face-off win. Trying to get it back out there. And snaps to Dahlstrom. Lightning in that glove. Crosses that line. He's got it. Kane's got this one between the blue lines. Tries to get it on net. Oh, and he robbed him. He scores!
Well, they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
The Hawks with a win at center. Moving it to Anisimov.
Assisted by number 88.
Shoots one. A textbook stick save.
14 minutes, 36 seconds.
Chicago's winging it at neutral ice. Shoots one. Stick to side. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Handled with the stick. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Snapping a pass to Larson. A howitzer. Dogged determination there by Kruger. Into the end of attack. Puts one on. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
As soon as the goaltender reads the release of the shot, he drops to the butterfly and makes a really easy stop.
Critical win of the draw. Sails it. Terrific save.
Buffalo's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is net.
Passed it ahead where there is some space. Lets it go. Save. Has it back deep. Directing that one to Kajula. Oh, snaps the shot. And a save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Laid on to Eichel. Possession taken behind the net. Shoots one. At least he protected his goaltender. A shot. Stared him down and made the save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. Chicago's connected once, and that's the only goal. As we look at the shots on goal, it's hard to imagine there really were two teams in this game. It's lopsided. An impressive 15 for the Blackhawks and 6 for the Sabres.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase.
Chicago's goal came on this play. There's at least one locker room that's happy at the end of this period. We'll be right back. 2 is underway. Snaps a wrister. And a save.
The Sabres still have to keep plugging away at this game. Their goaltender has held them close, and the game still is in doubt.
Lets it go. Wonderful stop. Terrific determination by Jonathan Taves. Puck is thrown to Kane. Nicely into the zone. Turned a shot on net. Great save. Puck covered, whistle blown.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
The Hawks win that faceoff. Big drive. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove.
Saad's had times over the last few games where he's been really quiet, but he's always found a way to get on the score sheet. He's done it again tonight. He is such a dynamic player. He doesn't need many chances to produce.
The Blackhawks win it. Pass cut, strong play. Did not get anything up. The Hawks with control at center ice. Chip to DeBrincat. Save! Buffalo's got it in their own end, hoping for center. It's an onside play. Can he generate something? From the slot of wrister. Swept aside. Lets it go. Kicked away. They've got all the gunners out. And he steps across the line. Blocked. And now it's directed to Sherry. Gives it on a cross from the point. Skill play by Zebra. The Hawks are skating it up at neutral ice. Lets it go. He scores!
Goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
Hutton's pretty dejected. He thought he had the top portion of the goal covered, Edzo. He does not.
The Blackhawks have now made it 2-0. They have been overwhelming. Under 7 minutes off the clock here in the second. Chicago's got the lead in this game, 2-0. Just floated to the opposite corner by Bogosian. Pitching this one to Anisimov. Driving in from no man's land. Collected by Kunitz. Propelled to Bogosian. And he steps across the line. Wheeling behind and continuing to move. Solid work there by Keith. On the outside, a shot. Save! Late penalty call coming up. Passing one off now to Reinhart. Into the attacking end. Hutton's at the bench. Extra man over the boards. On to Sabotka. Swept on to McKay. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Chicago's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
Buffalo's power play unit makes its debut tonight.
Well, you get your power play on the ice for the first time. You can really generate some momentum, whether you score or not. Have a positive power penalty.
Score! The power play cashes in.
Backhand shots are a little trickier to control, but he handles it perfectly there.
Crawford's not seen many shots like this one. The backhander is perfect, and he gets beaten without much of a fight.
The Sabres, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. Buffalo's won that faceoff and possession established. He's in on an onside play. Sent on further, they'll have to return. Puck sent down the ice. Icing is called, as it has been in this circuit since the late 1930s. And if you wonder why it's introduced, you can blame the New York Americans, but they're not around anymore, and the Boston Bruins, and they certainly are. The Sabres prevail again. Outstanding body contact.
Ristolainen's often the focus of other teams.
They score! That's getting...
A solid finish on this play. He opens up the one-timer and makes good on the shot from the low slot area.
But the defenseman gets caught puck watching.
The Blackhawks have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. Gathered up. Big chance here. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Saad's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
The goalie's in perfect position here, just not perfect enough. This is a really accurate shot.
The Blackhawks are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by SABRES. Trying to go to Kane. Steps across that line. Flips that wrist shot. Deflected off the blocker. And he dumps it in. Up the wing to Kane.
Saad's got...
Chicago's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Gathered up again by Sherry. Moving it to Bogosian. Leads that charge into the zone. Slid to Mittelstadt. Shot into the pad. Snapping a pass to Kemp. A great wrist shot. Save. Oh, that was close.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Strong wrister. That puck hit him on the way to the net. A collision.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Recollected. Into the last minute of the second period. A big hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Scorches one. The Sabres guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Buffalo penalty to number 3.
They won that face-off. Try to generate something.
19 minutes, 56 seconds.
2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Time to look at the shots on goal. 29 for Chicago and 11 for Buffalo.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor.
Hutton's had a difficult contest, and here is an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to
about their services. Check out the website.
2 periods played. Pitching it to DeBrincat. In the slot. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. Things are heating up with that hit. Score! That.
He's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
Chicago's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play.
By number 19, Jonathan Taves, assisted by number 12.
Redirected.
And by number 8,
Terrific interception.
time of the goal, 51 seconds.
Can start the attack going in the zone. Fires. That shot came from right in front.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Stands him up. Lets it go. Got a piece of that one. Directing that one to Sherry. Thrown to the slot. Save. Looking to Kajula. Pass attempt to Saad. And it's a good pickup. Buffalo's on the move up the wing. Gathered up again by Saad. Chip to Middlestaff. Went to the backhand. Pad flashed out to turn that aside. Puck is thrown to Perlini. And they are in. Pitching this one to Middlestaff. Gains that offensive line. Drives it. Oh, and he misses.
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net.
Open ice hitting is back.
Solid hit in the middle of the ice. Those are old-fashioned hits. We don't see many of those anymore.
From the outside. Oh, what a save that was. Long lead pass to Kunitz. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. It's dumped in. Now it's directed to Dahlstrom. Passing one off now to Kruger. Gets in, looks over his options here. A huge open ice hit. The Sabres skated up on the side. And angled to McCabe. He scores! Slowing the momentum.
He hit that puck square in the middle of his stick. Great technique.
Buffalo's gotten one here. That's something. But they still have a big hill to climb if they're going to make this respectable. We're in the 3rd period. The Sabres are driving it from the wing. Propelled to Gergensen.
9 minutes, 31
Points it.
seconds.
Puck out of the zone. And so they'll regroup. And he dumps it in. Picks it up in his own end. Nicely into the zone. Good place to shoot from. Save there. Terrific determination by Pominville. It's dumped in. Chicago's carrying it in the defensive zone. Trying to go to Cam. Big drive. He missed the net by a mile.
This was a heavy shot, but it had no chance of going in because it missed the net.
A howitzer. Got it. Nice. Good intercept.
Kane's shaking his head after making that pass. He knows better than that. That puck cannot go into that section of the ice.
Fires. Snapped out of the air. Smart recovery by Skinner. Turned away with the stick. The Blackhawks with possession in the neutral zone. Wristed one. Blockered away. Great cut. Oh, wonderful play. Moving it to Reinhardt. Quick wrister. You could almost count that one, but no. To Saad.
Saad's team has had their way tonight. He's got 2 of their goals.
Fires. Save. He's got that point pass. Lets it go. He hit the post. Snapping a pass to Opozo. A shot. Save. Sealed up between the pads. Pretty tight. Placed on. Minnesota's next on the hockey agenda here as the visitors keep rolling in. Different cities coming in, and the home team remains the same as usual. That's the glory of this time of year when you're on a long home stand. Right near the line. Muscled long to Hunwick. Trying for it. We near the final minute of play in the third period. Turning point was the anthem in this one. They've got a 2-on-1. The Sabres leave their own zone. Slides it to the point. It's tipped. An enormous hit.
Well, you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over here, Doc. He just flattened this man, maybe trying to turn something around in a positive nature on a night that has been pretty brutal.
Save. On to Kruger. Gains the zone. A great wrist shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Scooped up by Seabrook. Pitching it to Kruger. The Blackhawks skated up on the side. Lets it go. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. And there it is. The game is over. The Hawks have another win, and the streak continues.
This team has been hot as of late. They are following their game plan. It's resulting in wins.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.